beauties, it's Ashley Brown, independent presenter with Younique. I'm here with a really fun instructional and informational video on our next product. At Younique, we don't say that we have eyeshadows because it's so much more than eyeshadow. Here at Younique, we have what's called pigments. And they are 100% natural, chemical-free, mineral-based pigment powders. So I know that was a big mouthful of words, but they are powdered minerals that come in these cute little, see if I can find it here for you. I thought I had it already. Oh, here it is. Found it. See, they come in these cute little containers. They have the Younique logo on the top of them. Sorry, I know my camera's backwards. I don't know how to fix it. But you just open them up and you can see it's like a little, almost like a spice container. And they're just loose pigments. So you just tap them out into the lid is what I do. So easy peasy. They're super strong pigmented, which means you only need to use a tiny little bit. I think one of my biggest pet peeves about eyeshadow per se is the fact that with some brands, you have to use a lot for the color to actually show up on your eyes. I hate that, especially with makeup that's expensive. I don't want to have to use a ton of it for it to show up on my eyes. It's not very pigmented. So with Younique, our mineral pigments are super pigmented. You only need a little bit and it's super strong colored, which is really cool because it means you only need to use a little bit and it lasts you a lot longer. You can also blend them out so they're not so strong. You can wear them wet with, we have some really cool rose water at Younique, which mixes really well with the pigments. So if you do it wet, then you can have a really bold, strong look to your eyeshadow if you choose to put it on your eyes, or you can wear it dry, which is a little bit softer look, which is what I do. I haven't actually ever used it wet yet, but I'm excited to try to see how the difference in that is, if it's bolder and really cool. So, like I said, they're mineral pigments. They're chemical free. They're free of talc, oils, preservatives, perfumes, synthetic dyes, and parabens. There's none of that stuff in there. No yucky fillers and chemicals. It's just long-lasting mineral pigments. They're sweat-proof. They're kind of waterproof, I think, because the other day I was on this big, huge water slide with my family at this barbecue, which was really fun. And I went down it a million times, and when I got off of this thing, it had drenched my hair, drenched my face. Like, my clothes were super, I mean, it went all up my nose. But guess what was still on my eyes? Like, nothing had touched them. My pigments and my 3D fiber mascara had not budged one smidgen. My eyes still looked exactly the way that they did before. So I think that that's really cool. So, really quick, that was my informational part of this video. Now I'm going to show you guys a little bit of some of the cool stuff that you can do with our pigments. That's why we don't call them eyeshadows. That's why they're pigments, because you can do so much more with them than just put them on your eyes. So today, oh, I forgot to tell you really quick how to get the best staying power for your eyes with our pigments. First, you want to use a really good eye primer. We have what's called Glorious. It's a face and eye primer, and I love it. I use this stuff all over my face and on my eyes. Don't get it on your eyelashes because that can kind of tend to mess with the staying power of your 3D fiber lashes. But I get it on my eyelids, just this tiny little bit on my lids. And then I let it sit for a few minutes, a minute or two. And then I put some cream concealer over the top, just a little bit, and let that dry. And then I put my pigments on. And my pigments stay all day long. They don't crease. They don't get that oily look. If you tend to have oily skin and when you wear eyeshadow or the pigments and you feel that it's creasing, you can try to use a mattifying primer on your eyelids instead. Don't use the any like oil-based primers because your skin's already oily. So I would recommend a mattifying primer for your eyes and then concealer. If you can get oil free, that'd be great too, and then the pigments on top. So that's a little tip I have for you ladies who tend to have more oily skin. I have really dry skin, which is awful, but it's been actually really good with all the Younique products that I've been using. So all right, let's get back to the fun stuff. One of the really cool things about our pigments, since they're loose powder, you can do like so much stuff with them. I've seen people use them for hair chalk. Have you heard like hair chalking? They run it through their hair, which is really cool. Face paints. Halloween's coming up, so that's gonna be really cool. You can use some face paints with those, or like makeup for any kind of Halloween costumes, witches, zombies and stuff. I've seen really cool things with that. I'll post some pictures of that so you guys can see. It's really cool. Another one that I'll show you a little bit about is we have a lip gloss that's clear, and you can take any one of the Younique pigments of your favorite color and pour a little bit in that lip gloss, mix it around, and then you've made your very own lip gloss with your very favorite color. I mean, you can use any colors and mix and match, and you just put it right in and mix it together, and there you go with your awesome lucrative lip gloss. That's your very own concoction of colors, which is really cool. Also, another thing I'll post some pictures of is with your nail polish. You've seen like really cool nail designs and stuff. You can take your nail polish, if you want a clear nail polish, and put pigments in there too, mix it around, make your favorite color. You can also paint your nails, I've seen, and then use a little brush or sponge to kind of sponge really cool designs on there with the pigments. Like, there's just a million things that you can do with these pigments because they're not, you know, pressed into like a palette. They're just loose, so you can pour them into anything basically. If you can dream it up, you can do it. So today I'm just going to show you a really cool thing, how to make your own lipstick with the mineral pigments. So you can find, I like to use chapstick, or you can use like Vaseline, or even like if you just want to do a lip gloss over the top. If you don't want to make an entire lip gloss out of one color, you can just put the clear lip gloss on your lips, and then you pick your favorite pigment and just put it right on top. So I'll show you. And the pigments I'm using today are actually the pigments that I have on my eyes, so you can totally match what your makeup is for that day if that's something you feel like doing. So I'll show you a couple colors, and then I'm going to show you one really cool, since like I said Halloween's coming up, I'll show you this really cool purple color on my lips in case you want to be like Maleficent or something, which I have seen a picture of this girl who used our pigments to make her look like Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty, and it's really cool, so I'll have to post that too and let you guys see that. So I'm just going to take my chapstick like I normally do. Just kind of get a good thing on my lips here. And then I'm going to take, which one did I want to do first? Oh, it's called Heartbroken, and it's kind of the darker color on my eyes here. So you just open it up, you tap a little bit into the lid, and get a little bit on your fingers, and slowly kind of tap and mix it with your chapstick or Vaseline or whatever it is that you want to use. So that's a little bit. Let's see if we can get it any darker. This is a really pretty shimmery rose color that I love on my eyes. And now I can make it into a really cool lipstick. You guys see that? Sorry, it's probably not the easiest to do it in the camera here, but you guys kind of get the idea, right? See? So isn't that really cool? And like I said, these pigments are super strong, and they last forever. So get it on your lips, and you'll have it on there for a long time. And since you only need such a little bit, then the actual product that you buy will last you a really long time too. So what color was that? Oh, that was our Heartbroken. Like I said, it's a really pretty shimmery kind of dark rose color. that I love. So let's take this off. Whew, you guys, I talked too long. It's already 10 minutes into this video. My goodness. Okay, so we'll start again with our chapstick. Okay, and I'm gonna take, which one did I want? It's called Sexy. It's just a really kind of shimmery gold color. I'm gonna tap that out into the lid, and we're gonna put that right on. This one's a lot whiter, and it's really shimmery, so that's pretty. Just tap that right along. Blend that in. There you go. It's a really pretty, shimmery, light color, especially if you have kind of more dramatic eye, then you have a little bit of a lighter lip. At least I do anyway, because sometimes I feel like when I have like dark eyes, like really done eyes and then really dark lips, I feel like I look like, oh my gosh, it's got a lot going on there. So that one's really pretty. And then really quick, I'll show you this really cool purple. We'll see how it ends up. See, look, this doesn't even can still see the remnants of my other ones there. Like I said, the pigments are super strong. They have really good staying power. So this is probably going to be a little bit funny because it's purple, but I'm excited because you can make your own Halloween lipsticks and it's like so cheap. All right, are you ready? Here we go. And like I said, kind of hard to see what I'm doing in the camera, but you kind of get the idea. So I got a really pretty purple lip. So that's our mineral pigments. I'll leave this on even though it makes my teeth look totally not white. But yeah, chemical-free, mineral pigments, free of oils, talcs, preservatives, no yucky chemicals, no dyes. It's all natural. And you can just use them for anything that your mind can think of to put them in. Stick them right in there. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have fun becoming your own mixologist. So thanks, guys.